everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Win Tuition MTG. My name's Wyatt, and today we're going to have some more cEDH gameplay for you. Before we get into that, though, I'd like to take one moment and thank our sponsor, TOA Magic. They have the purple booth at all events and conventions coming up. You can also visit their website, toamagic.com, to support us and them while saving. They have over 100,000 different listings on their site, all high-quality scans on things all the way from Power 9 down to commons and uncommons you might need. You can use our code WINTUITION at checkout to get 5% off of your order. Once again, that's code WINTUITION, and TOA Eternal lives here. Let's get into the gameplay, and hopefully you'll enjoy. Today our friend Skylar's joining us, and he is playing my Tymna and Thrasios list. We have Zach, who's playing his new Kinnan +1 deck list. We have Ryan, who's trying out Magda, Treasuretopia for the first time. And there's myself, and I'm on Hashaton, Scarab's Fist, Oops All LEDs. Any pregame effects, anyone?
Not for myself.
Alright, let's go ahead and get into it then. Best of luck.
I'll play Polluted Delta. I'll crack it. Go to 1, or take 1.
Here.
Go to search. I'll get a Bayou. I'll tap Bayou and cast Soul Ring. And pass.
Okay. Turn. We'll play Command Tower. Tap it for a blue. To bring out everybody's favorite fish. Assuming we have no responses, we're going to pass turn.
Cool. Alright. Someone missed up it.
I going to play a mountain.
Okay.
Tap it. A vexing bobble.
Would you like to pay 4 for that, sir?
No, sir. And that's all I'm going to do for this turn.
I'm out of the game. Alright.
Well, you can cast a free spell, but you need to pay mana for the free spell.
I'm going to play a Windswept Heath. 4 of the cards in my hand are useless now, though. Only one of them is free, but I'm just going to pass a turn.
Okay.
Damn, that feels so bad.
I'm not going to lie, that kind of just helps me.
Fuck. That was the whole reason I kept that hand, was this card. I figured it would be the most
Oh, it's still a good card.
disruptive while I try and learn this deck.
Untap, draw. Otawara, land for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I might be adding this card to Pantlosa.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pass.
Tap, upkeep. I will pay the 1.
Mm-hmm.
Draw for turn. Play a Polluted Delta. Who's land for turn?
Yeah.
Crack the Polluted Delta, lose my life.
Yep.
Alrighty, it's gonna get me a Tropical Island into play. Then we will tap for green and play a Thin Horn Elves. And pass the turn.
Alright. I may tap and draw. Tap 1. I'll get a Mana Vault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, take the comp.
Yikes. And that's going to be my turn.
On your end step, I'm going to sacrifice Windswept Heath. Okay, I'll get a Scrub Land into play, and then still on your end step, I'm going to tap for a black, and I'm going to cast Into.
Seems good.
You get a Fish trigger.
Oh, yes, it did. Thank you, guys. That is immensely helpful.
I'll put a Sire of Stagnation in my graveyard off of the Into. I'll move to my turn. I will untap, upkeep, draw. I will pass the turn.
On your end step. I'll play Vampiric Tutor. Wait, I get to pick 4?
Yeah, it's 4.
Resolves.
Mm-hmm.
Untap.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. That dang fish. I'll tap 3 and cast Heuristic Study.
Sure.
To go. Good.
I mean, there is a Vexing Bubble out that says I sure can't.
Yeah.
Aristic and a Mystic. This game's going to be awful.
Okay.
I thought it would have been nice having a Mana Vault and a Mount.
Oh, it is nice.
And then it was just like, no.
Untap, upkeep, trigger. Counter. We will let the fish go away. Play a Tarnished Citadel's land for turn. Tap for 2. Play Kinnan.
Ristic.
You can have it.
Drawn.
No responses? Nope. Cannon's good.
Finhernels for 2 green. Just one of it for Soul Ring.
Ristic.
Paying the other green to Brist.
To go.
Soul Ring for 3 colorless. Arcane Signet. Paying the one for the Ristic.
This is terrifying.
It's fine. There's nothing to be worried about. Tap it for 2 blue. Tap for 1 colorless. Cleaving Alchemist Retrieval. Paying the one to the Ristic to bounce the Ristic to your hand.
Hey. Sure.
We'll pass the turn. I have done my babysitting.
Alright. Jeez, this is not working out for me.
Hear me out. If you're behind, the Vexing Bauble doesn't necessarily hinder the deck that's the most ahead right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And if the Vexing Bauble is gone, theoretically free counter spells that I or TNT might have become live again.
It does also mean my free counter spells are live.
That's true, but it is
Well, I am
hands
tapped out.
first.
And I'm not drawing my land, so I think it's going to happen. I will set you free. I'm going to tap for 3 colorless, using 1, 2...
I still play Magda at least.
Yeah, that's why I did it that way,
Don't
so...
use that badly, yeah.
Homegirl. Let's go. Well, I have 1 colorless. Cool.
Passing.
Yep, that'll be all I can do.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a Lotus Petal. Oh, Fish is gone, never mind. I will play a Chrome Mox imprint trigger. I'm going to imprint a Ghostly Pilferer, because now I have interaction, in case he does things. I'm going to pass the turn.
I had a very
Going to
close
return a
first
City
hit.
of Brass. I'll tap 3 and cast Ristic Study.
Responses.
Packed.
Responses to a Pact negation.
I have absolutely nothing.
I'm not going to respond to the Pact.
Yep, all good. I'll tap 2 and cast Thrasios, taking 1 from my land.
No response.
All good.
I'll pass.
On his end step. I'm going to do this now just to be safe. I'm going to tap for 2 and I'm going to flash in an Orcish Bowmaster. Responses.
No response.
Nope.
Okay. I will have an ETB. On ETB, I will attempt to target the Thin-Torn Elves for 1 damage.
Okay.
And I'll make an army. And then you're good to go.
Untap. Upkeep. We have a Pact Negation trigger. Pay for it with our Arcane Signet and our Soul Ring.
Seems fair. Kind of wish that Rustic Study had landed for my Bowmaster.
Should I counter it for me?
Nah.
Think we're just going to pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to take what, 1 damage, is it? And I'll go ahead and draw. Yeah, it's fine. We'll do it that way. I will tap 1. An enslaved dwarf out. Alrighty. And what, you got a 2/2. And what's the...
Thrasios is a 1/3.
And you...
He's probably not going to block with his Kinnan. Yeah. And if he does, I think trading out his Kinnan might be worse, although it would suck for you.
Well,
I have mana.
as long as I get to tap it,
The threat is there.
I'm going to go ahead and send Magda. Yeah,
I'll take 2.
thank you. And I will
It's
get
2 command in case it matters.
a treasure token. And then I'm also just going to cracky sack it anyway. And get another homeboy out.
Okay.
Well, actually, I think that's a homegirl.
It's
Dwarven
Dwarven
Trader. And that is going to be my turn.
On your end step, I'm going to sacrifice my Lotus Petal, and I'm going to cast Mystical Tutor. Responses? Okay, I'll get a reanimate off Mystical Tutor. I'll then attempt to go to my turn. I'll draw said reanimate. I'll tap for 1 black, and attempt to cast reanimate, targeting Sire of Stagnation. Responses?
No response.
No response.
Nope.
Alright, I will lose 6 life, and I will put Sire of Stagnation into the battlefield. And it says whenever a land enters under an opponent's control, that player exiles the top 2 cards of the library, and I draw 2. I'll pass turn.
Go to me. I'll untap. Draw off the turn. You have 1 card in hand.
1 card.
Cards in hand. 5.
And I'm fine if this gets cloned.
7.
Deciding if I want to play a land. I'm so scared of what I'll exile and giving you plus 2
It's
cards.
probably still worth to play your lands.
I feel like I have to keep up with Kinnan.
Yeah, correct.
Hope this doesn't... They're face up, right?
Yeah, unless specified, they'd be face up.
I'll play Spire of Industry trigger.
Okay, Sire of Stagnation. You're going to exile the top 2 cards, and I'll draw 2.
8.
Water. I'll tap 2 and cast Survival of the Fittest.
That's scary.
That is scary.
Priority.
Tap for blue. For a Spell Pierce.
Responses. No responses. Responses.
I'll pay 2.
Yep. Cut that your mana for the turn.
Good.
Yep.
Play a land. Play a land.
You sure don't have any in hand.
Draw 1 right there.
Sure did.
Uh,
But that is a nice Sire of Stagnation you got there.
yeah, you can clone this. That's fine.
I'm not going to clone it. I'm not. But I might want one for myself. So, in that case, 2 blue, 3 colorless. I will leave a 2 colorless and a blue floating. Gilded Drake.
Uh,
Any responses?
Nope.
no responses.
You're good.
Enters. I will exchange control.
Yep.
Sire. Blue and 2 colorless remaining. Gonna go.
The nice thing is Sire's not a May, so as soon as one of us plays a land, I kill Kinnan.
It's almost like I may not care about that when it comes around.
Yeah, the cards are just going to be good for you.
Yeah.
But, like, it's a little bit of upside for us.
Tap for a 2nd blue. For a transmute artifact.
This might be the game, folks. Do you have a Pyroblast, a red elemental blast? I have nothing. If this resolves, he can put a Basalt Monolith into play and go infinite with Kinnan. I've got nothing. Pat priority.
Where's Guardianship?
Once it's in play, you can't really do anything. Responses on the Fierce?
I will exile Nezahal. Lose a life for Force.
Force of Will. Alright. Nothing. Pass on. Priority goes to Skylar. He's in the think tank.
There's no, like...
There's no creature you can get that matters now.
Okay, that's what I was wondering if I can, like, get a creature.
No, there's nothing you can get with
Then I have no
Survival
response.
Help. Yep. Seems like that's good. So the Force is going to resolve eating the Fierce.
Transmute artifact.
Is there...
Alright. So we will get Basalt. We will get Basalt Monolith off Transmute artifact. Lose the Arcane Signet.
Tap to pay 1.
Pay 1. That. Alright. So, now have infinite colorless with Kinnan activations on the Basalt.
Yep.
Green. Convoke. Convoke. X is going to be
You can make it whatever. It doesn't matter, yeah.
for a Quarter Calling.
Sure.
Mana Drain.
It's like,
Would be good. That's actually.
responses?
Nope.
Nothing.
Still nothing.
Nope.
Yeah. Quarter Calling will put Prophet of Distortion to play and make a inexorbitant amount of colorless mana, and then we're going to activate Prophet of Distortion, paying for 2, draw a card.
Okay. Well, no responses?
None.
None?
Nope.
Alright. We'll assume you're good on all your draws from here on out. That'll resolve. I have a Bowmaster trigger. I'm going to attempt to target Prophet.
In response, I will activate the Prophet again.
Sounds good. Okay.
All right, 2 Bowmaster triggers. I've drawn 2.
And both of those are going to be targeting this.
I will respond to that one with another draw.
Well, I guess both of them will target you instead, because targeting that at the bottom of the stack doesn't matter.
Okay.
So the third one will be on you as well, and this doesn't get bigger at the moment. You're good to continue.
We will draw another.
Be a fourth one on the stack.
All 4 triggers have been at myself.
All 4 at you so far. And actually, probably would have been better to put 2 on there, but
Yes, if I will go ahead and let those resolve, and I will eat those 4 triggers.
Yep.
Play a Talisman of Curiosity.
Yep.
Wait.
Will deal 1 to myself for blue. A Mystical Tutor.
Yeah.
No response.
Okay. Tutor resolves. All right, I will reveal a Fabricate, put it on top of my library.
Yep.
Quick, Millen.
I will do 1 activation of the Prophet to draw a card.
This will target the Prophet with this one.
So Prophet will have 1 damage marker on it. All right. We will play Chrome Mox, imprinting Hoblet the Horror. Then cast Fabricate.
I mean, I guess you don't need the horror if you're already winning. It's just probably something. Yeah, no responses.
None.
I think so.
Nope, you good.
Yeah. Fabricate will put Walking Ballista into my hand. I will cast the Walking Ballista
Okay.
and then proceed to Machine Gun out the table.
In what order?
You.
Fuck.
Ryan last.
Damn it.
All right. GG's.
Yep. What?
Congratulations to Zach for winning this week's game of cEDH on his Kinnan list. It's his first time playing it, but he's getting used to it and he thinks he's going to stick on it for a while. Hopefully, if you enjoyed, you'll tune in again next week, when we'll have an episode of Artisan EDH up for you. Artisan is common and uncommon cards only, with a uncommon legendary commander. However, that doesn't mean the decks are any less weak than normal high-power casual decks. We'll also take 1 second to point out this week, we'll take a second to give the MVC this week to Spell Pierce. I know this might seem a little of a nothing burger at first, but Spell Pierce prevented Skylar from having 2 extra mana to go get an opposition agent off of his Survival of the Fittest because he had to use the Soul Ring to pay for the Spell Pierce. Had he had access to that opposition agent, he could have stopped all the tutoring Zach was doing. However, Zach then would have had the Spell Pierce to help protect his Force of Will in the Counterspell War if needed, so it once again could have saved the game there. If you enjoyed, hopefully you'll give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Have a nice day.